Let's talk thumbnails. Probably one of the most important things in determining whether people are actually going to watch your video. Tips and tricks coming right up. Hey everyone, I'm Tiffany, and on this channel I talk YouTube strategy and creator tips. And today I'm talking thumbnails because they are just so darn important. You shouldn't be rushing around doing your thumbnail at the last minute. You need to put thought and effort into it. That's what's gonna hook your viewer. A good thumbnail quickly conveys what your video is all about. Some people might not even read the title. They'll just see a good thumbnail and click on it. So let's work on making those thumbnails extra good. First of all, let's start with a low word count. If you got a little slug, little headline going on your thumbnail, keep it down to 3, maybe 5 words at the most. Anything more and it just becomes clutter. It gets too small to read, and thumbnails aren't really about reading. They're just an instant hit to the brain. I want to watch that video. And besides, you have the actual title of your video for this. Oh yeah, and using the exact same thing from your title, like the first 3 words of your title on your thumb, kind of wasted real estate. Try to mix it up a bit. Go for something slightly different, yet something that encapsulates what your video is all about. I know, it's a lot, right? Now there's a little bit of a twist on this instantly letting people know what your video is about. It's the curiosity twist. Can you evoke intrigue, curiosity? Ask a little question. Easy to read. Besides having a low word count on your thumb, you also want to make sure that your font is straight up, like no calligraphy or curlicue font going on here. Have you noticed that a lot of YouTubers use all caps? It's because they're easy to read. And consider your word colors as well. Think about putting a background on them. Have them in front of a different colored block or have a bit of a shadow so they stand out from the rest of your thumb. Keep the important stuff on the left because YouTube's got some stuff going on the right. Sometimes it's the running time in the bottom right-hand corner. You just want to make sure whatever absolutely can't get blocked, like the writing, is not in a place where it could be blocked. Go for bright colors. They'll always win over a dark, gloomy picture, unless there's some drama going on with that, but you know what I mean. In the cut the clutter department, make it big. People aren't going to see those small little logos or whatever anyhow. If you're making your thumb in Canva, put the size down to 10% or lean back from the screen. See if you can see what you got on your thumbnail when it's really, really small. People are looking on their phones, they're walking by their computer. Your thumb is on the same screen as a lot of other thumbs. Sticking to a few items that are main points and making them big is going to make your thumb more powerful. Thumbs are also your opportunity for consistent branding. If you have a certain look to your thumbnail, people are going to know that it's from you. And if they like you and like your videos, then they're going to go, oh, another video from Tiffany, I'm going to click on it. However, being consistent is not the same as being the same or being too repetitive. And I am guilty of this because here on Tiffany Inc., one of my main brand colors is fuchsia, and I'm part of my brand, so I've been putting my face on most of my thumbnails and also having letters with big pink blocks behind them. But then I started to realize every single thumb is just me and those big pink blocks of writing. And if people are kind of squinting their eyes and not really reading that much, does one thumbnail really look that different from another? So I busted out of the pink zone and I started mixing up the colors and tried to differentiate a bit, even while keeping the same overall tone. I mean, we're getting really subtle here, but if you look at your homepage for your channel and you see all your thumbs and you kind of close your eyes a little bit and they all look exactly the same, that's when you know you need to mix it up a bit. And experimenting can be a good thing. And finally, the power of having a human face on your thumbnail should not be underestimated. It's been shown. Studies. I don't know where. Studies. Maybe there's an official study on this somewhere. I'm not going to be able to cite anything here, but anecdotally, a lot of YouTubers talk about how their thumbnails with their faces get more clicks on them when they use kind of a generic photo of just stuff. Now it's interesting. This also depends on your genre. One of my other channels is a home improvement channel, and on that channel we do a lot of tool reviews. And for people looking for information about tools, the tool is kind of the star of the show. So we have some videos that have gotten hundreds of thousands of views with no human face on the thumb whatsoever. But as a general rule of thumb, human faces are said to be better. And I'm considering throwing my husband's face up over there on those tool review thumbs. But also, not just a human face, regular, but some emotion. People really respond to it. And think about it. If you're making a crazy face and it seems huge to you, when it's in a tiny little picture scrolling by on a screen, you gotta get them fast. Now this one, definitely out of my comfort zone for me. I like to have a pleasing little face with nice lighting, but I can tell you, making a weird face, it's doing pretty well. When you make a weird face, it gets attention. So if it's appropriate for the topic, give it a try. So let me know, what are you doing for your thumbs? Have you hit on the perfect formula? Are yours starting to feel stale? Have you not given that much thought to them at all? Are you just doing a screen grab? Or are you just letting YouTube choose the screen grab and calling it a day? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear. If you got value out of this video, give it a like and consider subscribing. Hit that notify bell to make sure you don't miss a single video. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.